What do you think Victor is feeling right now after basically shutting up a lot of people who were calling him a quitter, that whole thing? Can you kind of relate to that to a degree as a fighter?
Absolutely. Look, I mean, obviously, you go in there, you want to prove the people wrong, and it's a big motivation. You're feeling like you're feeling anger inside because all these people were talking, oh, I have no chance, and this and that, and Burris will knock me out. So you feel that for a few days after, but right now I'm sure he's thinking, you know what, hey, I won the fight. Critics are just helping me. There's always going to be criticism. Criticism you want to embrace. I told him, look, hey, the more criticism you have, the more success you're going to have. That's just a part of the game. And so he understands that. He's a smart kid. I'm sure he's feeling a lot of satisfaction right now. But I talked to him the other day, and he said, "Hey, I'm already running. I'm jogging. I want to fight."
I would say it's safe to say that he's never going to fight at 140 again. He's a beast at 147. So here we suddenly have another fighter in the Manny Pacquiao sweepstakes, so to speak. But again, Manny Pacquiao is promoted by Bob Arum, and we know that Bob doesn't want to give anybody from Golden Boy a fucking face. So how do you deal with that? And do you go through the media and have us force them to make the fight and just rip Arum to shreds and say, look, put this guy in with Ortiz, because Ortiz is a beast and he has a chance to beat Pacquiao?
Well, look, bottom line is even a Robert the Ghost Guerrero wants to move up to 140, even 147. He's got the frame for it. Robert Guerrero is just coming out of his shell, so to speak. He's just starting, and he's hungry for bigger and better things. And eventually something's got to break. People are demanding for these fights to happen. How much longer can Bob Arum keep the fans from denying all these fights to happen? Now we have Victor. We're gonna have Victor for a long time, and he's here to stay for a long time. And eventually, the fans are gonna want to watch him against Pacquiao, or him against Mayweather, or him against the top guys. It's a matter of making sure we make these fights happen. And hey, Bob is going to be Bob.
Based on what you saw from Victor the other night, what happens between him and Pacquiao if they fight 4 months from now?
I have to say, if they fight 4 or 5 months from now, I have Victor winning, probably by knockout. Victor's a strong guy. And the right hand he got caught with.
Right.
The right hand he got caught with in the 6th round.
Right.
I didn't count him out, but I didn't think he was going to get back up and drop Berto. It actually reminded me to a certain extent when I fought Ike Corte.
I was there.
It was an exciting fight. Victor came back, and I was happy for him. It was one of those fights where you got off your seat and you were all excited, and it was good.
When you get out of the ring and you get into promoting full time, you said you might miss the competition. You said you love the competition and the thrill of all that. When Golden Boy has a weekend like they did last weekend, do you get a similar buzz? Is there anything that compares to being in the ring for you now?
Well, the only thing that compares...
Keep it clean.
Well, aside from that, the only thing that compares, anything to winning a fight or being in the ring is... and this is the truth. Sinking a 20-footer, birdie or eagle, or literally. Golf satisfies me. That adrenaline void I have within me, really golf does it. But when I'm promoting, when I'm there sitting ringside, you want to be in there. You feel the rush, you feel the excitement, But there's nothing like really sinking that putt to win, to beat Eric,
Can Amir Khan fight at 147?
Yes. Big boy.
Would you ever put Amir Khan and Victor Ortiz in together?
Oh, eventually.
Especially if they can't get Pacquiao?
Eventually that's going to happen. Absolutely. Amir Khan's another one. We just signed a multi-fight deal, a long-term deal, and Amir Khan is another one. He's going to move up to 140. He wants to move up to 147. So, You know, he does want to fight Bradley, and that's a fight that people want to see.
You guys going to start working on that? Bradley and Khan?
Absolutely. I mean, that's. I mean, look, all these fighters have options now. There's tons of options now. You know, I mean, I think this weekend, with Victor winning and Amir winning and signing the new deal with Amir, you know, it's. I think the tables have turned.
When did the new deal with Amir get signed?
I flew over there over the weekend, and we signed it.
Any update on the Donaire situation?
No update. No update. In the next week, we're gonna go in front of the judge, and you know, so we'll see what happens.
What about this fight Saturday with Mars and Agbeko? Abner is obviously very, very excited, fighting in his backyard, and biggest fight of his life. A guy coming back from eye surgery a couple of years ago. I mean, it's a hell of a story.
It's a hell of a story. He really is. You know, looking at his past and his family and his history, he's living an American dream. He really is. And his career was almost derailed, you know, with the whole eye situation, and now fighting for the world title in front of his hometown crowd. You know, it's a wonderful story, and I believed in Abner right from when I first saw him in 2004, fighting in the Olympics. You know, I remember this. I was in Puerto Rico relaxing, and I saw Abner fight, and I saw Abner get robbed, and fell in love with him. And ever since he started training at my youth center, you know, it was kind of like a blessing in disguise, because it made it easier for us to approach him and say, hey, you know, we would love to promote you. And so he's our first world champion that we've produced from the start. So you know, it's a wonderful story. So we're crossing our fingers, and we're hoping for the best for him on Saturday.
Okay, last thing for me. After I saw you throw that punch, I just got to know, are you going to come back?
So?
Yeah, yeah. I'll even be your sparring partner if you take it easy on me.
No, I'm good, man.
You would never consider that.
No, can I be honest with you?
Sure, sure.
I almost did.
When
I
is that?
actually
About
did.
how long ago?
Recently.
Recently.
I almost did, but I have back problems. I mean, I almost did. I literally almost did, and luckily, just the other day, my back went out on me, and that just confirmed to me once again that, yeah, well, what am I going to do? Announce a fight, be in the gym, train, back goes out. I'm good. So you're safe.